Provide service, prepare, serve scientists' order, take orders off the terrace, adjust the stove. The diary? Where did I stop? I don't even know. Yeah, well, that you'll be working there, and well, I think I didn't read this. Concert went like a dream, what a relief, feeling my dream, yeah, I'm great. I can help my parents pay for the tuition fees thanks to the summer job I've managed to land at the mountain refuge of Silberspiegel. It was Adam Zimmer, parents' friend, who put me in touch with Herr Gustav, the manager of the refuge, who sent me a letter of employment, so my journey begins. Hooray, end of school. The year seemed like a walk in the park compared to the spring concert, though. It was so nerve-wracking, so glad it's over. Glad for the break, although already I can wait for the new year of the Music Academy to begin. Father says I'll have to pay my way now, though. That's why I shall soon be starting my summer job at Herr Gustav's refuge in the Silberspiegel mountain. The pay isn't exactly great, but it will still help toward my studies. And besides, I get full board and lodging and fresh mountain air. I don't know, I don't understand this writing. Mom doesn't stop lecturing me about how good it will be for my lungs. I suspect she exaggerates my illness, though, so she can keep me under her wing like a mother goose. But I keep it under my hat. This is no time to be upsetting my parents. They have enough on their plate at the moment. First of all, there's the money, or rather the lack of it. My parents' shop isn't doing as well as it used to, that's for sure, and I can see that my poor old dad, who couldn't put aside as much money as his friend and one-time partner, Herr Zimmer, feels humiliated that I have to work to pay for my studies. And then there's their persecution by the brown shadow against my parents and our neighbors. It seems to be getting worse these past weeks. I even overheard my parents whispering about a possible accession to power of this dreadful party. It's all the more worrying as their influence is not only growing in Osterhard, but also all over Europe and even in the world over. I've never really been interested in politics, but one thing I do know is that this can be good news for anyone. Vaghen, July 17, 1937. No time to write now, so much to do at the refuge. Tiring but very interesting, so relieved. Herr Gustav is so kind to me. Can't say the same for his daughter, Leni, though. But maybe we just need time to get to know each other. Soon see. Anyway, better run. New customers arriving for the summer. Quite a little group too. Scientists training for an expedition. If I understand rightly. And they're coming with their guide and even a famous filmmaker. No rest for the weary. Okay.
Off you go, my girl. You'll be fine.
Oh! Well, look at that. Spitze, Spitze plus Birne, Nebel.
So this is the Spitze.
Do I need to... Spitze. Spitze plus Birne. They only have 3 drinks?
Birne, huh? Here's the Nebel. The keg's empty. I need to change it.
Well, of course.
That should be it. Let's serve these gentlemen now.
What is this?
What a strange mechanism. It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square.
No, we'll have to go higher, I'm telling you.
But my point is that it's highly improbable that any primate will be able to survive so high up, let alone thrive.
And if they were thriving, we wouldn't be looking for them, would we? I say they've taken to the higher ground, and they only come down to steal livestock and game.
Look out, chaps.
Gentlemen, your drinks?
Ah, good on you, lassie. Horst, make yourself useful and pass these around. First day, is it? Better make a wish then.
All right, I will. I wish you would tell me what all those maps are for.
Ah, that I can grant you. They show all the different locations of an expedition we're planning.
I see you haven't come just for the view then.
Oh no, Fraulein. We're only here for the beer and a pretty smile. That's our trainer out there. Supposed to knock this scraggly lot into shape for the big climb in Baltayar.
Right.
Anything else? Hello?
And what about you, gentlemen?
Well, let me introduce you to my dream team. Horst Sauer, talented anthropologist and frequent but worthy pain in the ass your mother. Rudolf Jäger, distinguished ethnologist. And last but not least, Albert Bauer,
paleontologist.
And yourself?
Reinhard Berger, biologist.
As Herr Berger says, we're here to train for the Origin expedition.
In return for funding for our own projects back home.
And for the love of science, eh, Horst?
Oh yes, of course, Herr Berger. I'm sure none of us would be here otherwise, would we?
And what about you, my lovely?
Oh, I'm Dana. I'm working here during the holidays, that's all.
Anything else? I don't see if there is anything else. Well, stop staring, gosh. Well, I can't move away, so I don't know what you want from me. Do I have my getaway phrase?
And what's that one of, if you don't mind me asking?
That is Baltayar, a remote region in the mountains of northern China. That's where I'll be leading my team in a couple of weeks.
And what's this expedition for?
Well, keep it to yourself, but the code name is Origin. And if I have my way, it will likely change the way we perceive humanity.
I'm curious to know what this Origin expedition is all about, though. If it's not top secret, that is.
Put it this way, Fraulein Dana. When we discover what we're looking for, you will no doubt remember this conversation as your claim to fame. You will tell your grandchildren that you served the Origin team, the team that discovered none other than the missing link of the superior race of humans, the Australopithecus habilis, the direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. Or, more vulgarly put, the abominable snowman.
Oh, I see. Now I get why it's called Origin.
Whatever we find, whatever we call it, it's likely to send shockwaves all through the world of anthropology. It will help us to explain how we evolved from Australopithecus to modern man, and then became...
He's off again. Get him started on anthropology and he's like a bolted horse. I don't think Fraulein Dana wants you to clobber her with your explanations, Horst.
I'm sure it's all very interesting, but I must admit I'm more into the arts myself. Music mostly.
Come, gentlemen, here's to the Brown Shadow for generously sponsoring this expedition, which is sure to redefine our understanding of mankind.
Oh, I see we're fraternizing with the personnel, gentlemen.
Just giving a toast to our generous sponsor, Herr Hers.
May I remind you that this mission, financed by my party, is confidential? Do you know what that means, Dr. Berger?
Yes, Herr Hers.
It means, gentlemen, it is strictly forbidden to communicate any details or objectives to anyone outside our circle, let alone to the first waitress to come by twinkling her eyelashes. Fraulein, as soon as you're done here, I suggest you get back to your chores.
What a brute.
That is one of the inconveniences of working with a heavily politicized private sponsor. But he's just doing his job. And I suppose, like anything else in life, there has to be some compromise to get what one desires. So, think nothing of it, Fraulein. It is the way of science. Indeed, it is the way of the world.
The way of the world, Herr Berger? I'm sorry, but in case you do not know, let me tell you what members of the Brown Shadow do to Vagarans like me. They smash windows. They assault innocent people for no reason at all. They are fascists and criminals, Herr Berger. With all due respect, don't you feel ashamed to be associated with such tyrants?
I would be careful when expressing such extreme accusations, Fraulein. There are always overzealous members of any party, always have been. And even so, we are not politicians. We do not claim to save humanity. Our job is to explain how it came about. Why, if the scientific community had to hold progress at every political crossroads, then humanity would never have advanced any further than Homo erectus.
Dana, chop chop. This isn't a French parlor, my girl.
Yes, Herr Gustav. I'd better go. Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, interesting. Very interesting.
I need to add more wood in the fire.
Oh, I don't have wood.
It's not enough. I need to feed the fire more.
Okay.
Those paintings. I think Herr Gustav wanted me to help him choose the one he should buy. He must have left me a note somewhere.
Dana, okay. It's on German. I have a little favor to ask of you, young Leon. The alpinist is trying to fob me off with one of his paintings. Does them in his spare time. I grant you that they might not be the masterpieces, but they'll well painted. At least I can see what they are. And I would be dead chuffed to hang one up on my wall. Besides, Leon's doesn't let him bring in the customers. So I thought, as your father sells them and I know sod all, I would ask you to choose. Thanks for helping Gustav.
I should take a closer look at those paintings before choosing one.
Yeah, it's a waterfall. I like this one, to be perfectly honest. I would choose this one.
I think I'll pick this one. So glad Herr Gustav likes me to play for the clients. This way at least I won't get rusty.
So what were the objectives
There are still
outside?
customers on the terrace. I'd better go and see if they would like to order.
No, we can do better.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Can go down.
I think Herr Gustav would not like it if I left the refuge during the service, so I had better stick around. It's a beautiful evening. Mother was right about the pure air up here. Everything seems so right, so utterly clear. I'm so thrilled. My first job. I'll be able to earn enough until September to pay for a new year of study at the music academy. I'm truly looking forward to it. Everything seems to be working out at last. I feel like this is a turning point in my life. Just imagine, one day, Dana Roze, concert pianist.
There, like that. Try not to move now, darling.
Lenny, sweetheart,
Crikey, you nearly made me jump out of my skin.
what have you got there?
Oh, it's a camera lens, that's all.
A camera lens.
Yeah? Borrowed it from Frau Junta.
Who is this Frau Junta anyway?
Ginger Junta, over there.
She married?
Oh no, too old to marry now. She's way past 20, you know. That's why she likes filming Leon, because he's young and handsome.
Lenny?
And she never lets me have a go of her gear anyway. I only wanted to help her film something. I bet she's jealous.
Lenny, what's so special about Frau Junta's equipment that makes you want to steal it?
Borrow it.
All right, borrow it.
Can't you see? Who would be interested in Ginger Junta if she didn't have a camera, huh? She's too old for Leon. She uses it so she can be the centre of attention, you know.
Is that what you want?
No, not exactly. Besides, there's nothing to do here.
I do understand, Lenny, but...
No, you don't. Feels like a prison here sometimes, all on my own. When I grow up, I'll live at the top of a building in the big city, and I'll have a swimming pool on my roof.
Believe me, I do understand, Lenny. Because of my coughing fits, I've sometimes had to stay in my room for weeks on end. Imagine that, nothing to see but the same four walls.
Oh, right. Must have been pretty tough, I guess.
That's why I took up the piano. Do you like doing anything special, Lenny?
I suppose I like making stuff with Papa. He's got ever such clever hands, you know. But he's always so busy in the summer.
Let's be friends then, shall we?
You won't tell on me then?
Not now that we're friends.
You promise?
I promise.
That's it. Hold it.
Another creation of Herr Gustav. I guess he won't mind if I take a quick look. Madonna laces. The Silberspiegel, the heart-shaped rock face that gave its name to the refuge. According to Herr Gustav, only the most seasoned alpinists can climb it. The highest peak in the region. Little Lenny said that it's the keeper of the border with Switzerland, and that it's supposed to feed on the souls of those who have been swept away by the mountain. This path leads to Switzerland. One needs to be guided by an alpinist to go through it, though. The Devil Pass starts here. The end of the road for an inexperienced hiker like me, I guess.
Leon, dear, do make an effort.
Better not interrupt them. That Frau Junta wasn't exactly friendly earlier with Lenny. I'd better not disturb them. I don't want to risk another scolding. So glad Herr Gustav likes me to play for the clients. This way, at least, I won't get rusty. That should be it for the fire. But I think there's something wrong with the airflow. That should be it for the fire. But I think there's something wrong with the airflow. Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow. Looks all good to me. This mechanism controls the air intake, if I remember correctly. Herr Gustav didn't have time to fix it.
How should I fix it?
Herr Gustav didn't have time to fix it. Impossible. No. That one is loose. Looks all good to me. Impossible. Better try another one. Looks all good to me. Herr Gustav didn't have time to fix it. Looks all good to me.
Wait, am I doing something wrong? I don't get it.
Better try another one.
Oh, okay.
That should fit pretty much anywhere on the stove. Looks all good to me. Better try another one. No. Impossible.
Hä?
Wow, I've never seen a stove like this. It must be one of Herr Gustav's inventions that everyone talks about down in Vaghen. Looks all good to me. That's it. I'm done here. I've done all that Herr Gustav told me to do. I'd better go and tell him.